joining in, such as zoning commissioner John Lopez from Grand Prairie. Now, I'm gonna say it again that my district, my senatorial district, is oddly drawn. Westlake, by the Texas Motor Speedway. Westlake, Southlake. Westchester, by South Grand Prairie High School. You know, if State Senator Hancock had an appointment at 3 o'clock and he had to leave Westlake to drive to Westchester, it would be a disaster because the same time period in which I had an appointment or have an appointment in Waxahachie and I drive from Westchester to Waxahachie, I would be sitting in the town square of Waxahachie. Whereas State Senator Hancock would probably be on a traffic jam on State Highway 360. Now, this is not Mr. Hancock's, problem. He didn't do it. He didn't draw the districts out. And I was on the North Dallas Gazette. I want you to go ahead and Google Ed Gray NorthDallasGazette.com and check it out. So the state senator said, I didn't draw the districts, and we're lucky to have the districts drawn the way they are now. And he started going through this whole deal about Wendy Davis and the courts did this and he wasn't responsible for this. I'm going like, man, dude, I didn't say you were. This is not about you. This is about the districts. That's the problem that we have a lot of times with politicians. They take things personal. It's the process. I'm a political scientist. I don't give a damn. I was about to go ahead and say a bad word, but I didn't want y'all to think less of me. I don't give a damn about whether or not you're a Republican or a Democrat unless you're doing wrong. And then that's when I care. Now, if you're doing right, this is good. You don't get a cookie for doing right. You get acknowledgement, okay, yeah, you did right. That's a good thing. But when something's going wrong, we have a moral commitment to social justice in the people to make sure that it's fixed. And this is where I'm going at with this districts, the way the districts are drawn out. 2020 is going to be here before you know it. 2020 is going to be here before you know it. And then after they take the census, they're going to have to redraw all these districts again. But we need to make sure that these districts don't reflect people's personal ambition or their political party or their racial demographic. And I know black people need their district, Hispanics need their districts, conservatives need their districts, Republicans need their districts. But to draw districts where people are disenfranchised is not what America is about. It's not what it's about. So that's what we need to do. They have already started preliminary drawing of districts based upon the information they have. And this spring, I'm going to go down to Austin and take a look at what some people are trying to draw up and everything. These are not official. I don't want nobody saying they're getting ready to draw the districts up. They're getting ready to draw the districts up. And no one's doing anything like that. It's practice. Like Allen Iverson said, it's not a real game. It's practice. We're not talking about drawing the districts up today. We're talking about practice. That's what they're doing. They're practicing how these districts will be drawn up. I'm closer to Oak Cliff than I am Westlake, but yet I'm in a Westlake senatorial district. Don't make any sense. Don't make any sense at all. That's what we're dealing with. I just wanted to go ahead and dive deep into what you will see tomorrow on My Voice, My Opinion. Not attacking Mr. Hancock, You know, he was writing in the NorthDallasGazette.com. Go ahead and listen to it, look at it rather. And he was writing about, you know, how it was done and drawn up. I'm like, I don't care about none of that. It's your district. That's what we're dealing with now. That's what we're dealing with now. 1:40 on the dot. Community report is going on, and I'm talking about the latest My Voice, My Opinion, which will be aired tomorrow on WFAA Channel 8. And if you are able to pick up a North Dallas Gazette, pick that newspaper up. By all means, pick them all up. Texas Metro News, Dallas Weekly, pick them all up. The Dallas Examiner, pick that newspaper up. I read them all. I run into all of the editors and the owners of the newspaper, and they say, well, you write for the North Dallas Gazette. Do you talk about our newspapers? Well, I say, I talk about them all. Talk about them all. I want you to be a well-informed electorate. That means you don't just watch one TV station, you watch them all. So I want you to go ahead and look, listen, and also read all of those newspapers. When I go to the African American Museum, I pick them up all the time. People can't get in because I'm sitting there trying to pick up all of the newspapers. That being said, speaking of African American Museum, and I would like Quinny Nichols to go ahead and put the Women's Empowerment Expo, which is on our timeline. If you could go ahead and put a link to that, we certainly would appreciate that. Now back to the African American Museum. The Dallas Examiner, as always, doing a great job in getting the word out for the community in regards to political candidates, is holding again the spring candidates forum. It's not a debate. I don't want you guys thinking it's going to be a debate, because it never is. These are questions that have already been designed and formulated, and all of the candidates will have an opportunity to go ahead and speak to the issues. And I'm one of the sponsors of that event as well. The Dallas Examiner has been very gracious to me, and they have been very helpful to me in getting this brand out as well. So I'm one of the sponsors of that event, and they have an upcoming event that I do have, who is going to be appearing on that week, but I wanted to go ahead and make sure I have all of the names. I don't want to leave nobody out. Don't want to leave nobody out, because it's like when you're giving shout outs to people and someone says, man, you didn't give no shout out to me. So we don't need that to happen. So as we go into this election cycle that's happening right now, we want to make sure that you are fully engaged. And one of the expressions that we happen to have is stay woke. You know, everyone have to stay woke. But I'm challenging you to do something beyond staying woke. I need you to do something once you are awakened. You know, one time I took off work, I laid in bed for an hour and a half, but I was woke. I didn't do anything. I was woke. Stay woke. Once you are awakened, do something. Once you are awakened, do something. And some of the things that you can do is you can go ahead and share this platform with other people. Share this platform with other people. Share it on the community groups that's out there, so everyone can know what's going on. That's one way in which you can do it. Another way in which you can stay woke is attend the city council meetings, attend the zoning board of appeals meetings, the zoning commission meetings. This is where it's at. Now these politicians, they're going to come in, and I see them come through all the time. And you know, they say, well, no one's involved. We need to get more people involved. Well, we have a lot of people involved. We have a lot of people involved, but we need more people involved. Last week, I was at a meeting in which we had about 10 candidates there. And some people say, it's way too many candidates. No, what it is we have people who are engaged in the process and who want to make a change. And the best way for you to make a change is to get involved. This is not about me, it's about us. Now, when we come back from this next break, we will have Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Eric Wilson on board. But meanwhile, we're going to play some music. What you got, Strip?
I was going to throw some Kenya Soul Singer on there.
Kenya Soul Singer, all right. From Fort Worth, since we're doing this deal over in Fort Worth, so we're going to go ahead and play some Kenya Soul Singer.
Here we go. Kenya Soul Singer.
Baby, don't go. Baby, don't go. Baby, don't go.
Yeah.
I saw that.
It threw me out because I was like, Kenya Soul